Oh, can you see me? I'm purple. Why is it so dark? I don't know if I have enough light. Hi guys. How are you doing? I need better lighting. Just gonna have to just make do with what I got. I don't know. I need to use my rig light. So, how's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. So, I got my craft room cleaned up just a little bit ago, and then went in the pool. So, who's here? Ginger's here. Vanessa's here. Vienna's here. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Cuba Lakeland. What's your first name? Hi, Sharon. Let me know. Can you hear me? Oh, that's my alarm telling me to do my live. Okay. So, are you drinking water? Okay. All right. Hi, Angie. Maria. Hi, Maria. How are you? My best friend from childhood was named Maria in Connecticut. Anyway, so what's up? I do not know how to do these lives very good. So, and again, I'm all purpley. I really should see if I can turn on another light. Will that help? It's a little better. I don't know. Not much. Yeah, not really. Well, I'll see if I can't hook up the ring light the next time so I'm not. I feel like I look purple because the room's all purple and there's a purple hue. But whatever, it doesn't matter, right? You're Maria, you're from Florida. Oh, awesome. I'm in Florida too. Maybe you already knew that. So, okay. So how was your Sunday? So, today I haven't been going for a bike ride lately. So, today I went for, I think it's been like a week, almost 2 weeks since I went for a bike ride. Kind of slacked off on my exercise a little bit. So today I went for an 8-mile bike ride by myself. Tried to get hubby go. He didn't want to. So, okay. Hi, Simply Freedom. You know, I've never asked you what your first name is. Maybe you could tell me so I can say, call you by your first name. Carrie. Okay, Carrie. I'll have to remember that. Okay. So I did that, and then what else did I do this morning? Then I mowed the lawn after a little while, after I had my protein smoothie, and then not much else. Took a nap. And I'm feeling kind of tired today, so I guess maybe that, I don't know if that was too much or whatever, but or maybe it was just because I'm having a tired day and I haven't taken a bike ride for a while. So, how did everybody's week go? Actually, 2 weeks. Because I didn't do a live last week. So, how did your last 2 weeks go? Are you doing good? Are you exercising? Are you eating healthy? Put in the comments your win for the last 2 weeks. What is your win? My win is, what is my win? I don't know. I did a self-care day on Friday if you missed that video. So I got a pedicure. I went to the chiropractor and I did a little shopping. I don't know if that's really a win. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of slacked off a little bit. And actually, I don't remember. I haven't been tracking. Are you guys tracking? I'm going to worry about tracking next month. I just wanted to, this month, to start doing these things. Start drinking more water. Start walking. Start exercising more. Start eating healthy. I have been eating pretty darn healthy. The protein smoothies, ain't going great. But then when I do eat and not have a protein smoothie, I'm eating something healthy. There were 2 instances in the last 2 weeks where I did have some gluten. Other than that, I have been gluten-free. So for my birthday last week, we had Carrabba's, ordered out Carrabba's. I forget what I ordered, but it was gluten-free. But I did order a cake, and it was mousse and cake, so it wasn't all gluten, but yeah. And then one night I had a salad for dinner, and I made hubby and son that Rana brand lasagna, so I didn't have to make it and be tempted. But after they went to bed, I ended up having a piece of garlic bread and a piece of the lasagna. Yeah, that was a no. So thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, I had a great birthday week not this past week, the week before. Son took us to the water park. I posted pictures like that on Instagram and on my community page. And hubby came this time, and it was really fun, but I was tired afterwards. So I was expecting my calves to hurt, because I did go on 3 slides this time and went up 3 flights of stairs. But I was just tired. My legs weren't hurting, but I was pretty tired. So I'm getting back on track today with my water. Some days I slack off on it. Like I said, I just wanted to start drinking more water, and I have been. The best thing is if I go in the pool in the morning, which hasn't been happening because the pool is colder now. The air is colder, and it's hard to get in here in the morning. We just came out just now, and it was a little chilly. So I'll bring my Bubba Mugga to the poolside and drink this whole thing while I'm exercising in the pool. So that has worked out really well. But I haven't been going in the pool. So I did bring 1 bottle of water with me for my bike ride today. Didn't go home until I finished it. That's my rule. So make rules for yourself. So let's see. What did the win? Ginger says her win is eating healthy. You lost 16 pounds since 9. Well, guys, I am at a standstill with, I don't even remember what it was. I think last time I said 6 pounds. I don't remember what my starting weight was. So it's either 6 or 8. I really haven't lost any more. I don't know why. It was really, 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 really difficult for me to lose weight. I have to eat perfectly and exercise a lot, and I don't know, I just struggle with that. The weight just doesn't come off of me. I did do that way back in, and it was on YouTube. Does anybody remember Rhonda at Spanky Cola and Melody at Transforming Melody? Met up with them, and I had lost a good like 25 pounds when I met up with them during that time. And yeah, so I was doing really good then, but it's hard. The weight comes off really slow. I have to eat perfectly. And I wonder if that was when I first started being gluten-free. Probably. Anyway, wake up, drink 16 ounces. Yup, I need to do that. Good. Vanessa says she's drinking lots of water. And Maria says water is another problem. Yeah, me too, Maria. I'm good, and then I slack off. Like I said, the best thing to do is when you go for a walk, don't go home until you drink at least a bottle of water. Though having this by the poolside has worked out really well. But I still am lucky if I get in 32 ounces. So, but I'm happy with that. I know it should be more than that, but that's better than nothing. Hubby is thinking about doing the 75 hard thing. Have you guys heard of that? Let's see, what else? Carrie says we've just been keeping up tweaking and building, and we're doing a great job. reduce, yeah, the gluten thing. I am proud of myself, even though I had 2 days where I had a little bit of gluten. I still feel like I did pretty good because I've been struggling for 2 years with that. And one thing was, and I heard Karen from this Maynard's mom talk about that in one of her videos, that so talking about how getting older is the problem. And she, by the way, if you don't watch Karen at this Maynard's mom, she lost 100 pounds. Whoa. So so she was saying she was in denial that it was her weight and her diet. She just figured it was her age. I think she's 58. And then when she started losing weight, she's like, nope, it was I needed to lose weight and eat healthier and stuff like that. So I was literally thinking that because I'm 59 now and I just was feeling terrible. But guess what? In just 1 month's time, because I started before the challenge started. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Jaxie. Hi, Sharon. Who suggested you go gluten-free? Oh, what was I just saying? I don't remember. I lost track. Remind me what I was just saying. Oh, so I started eating healthier and exercising and stuff, and well, more self-care, right? Going to the chiropractor and stuff like that before actually self-care September. So Sharon, I have an autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's, and just through process of elimination, I realized I was gluten intolerant. That is very common with people with autoimmune disease. I never actually got tested. I don't think I'm celiac. It's not that bad, but in order to do that, the doctor said I need to eat gluten for a whole month. I could have done that before I did this challenge, but I didn't. And I was not willing to do that because you have to eat the gluten to see if you're gluten intolerant. I'm like, nope. This was at a time where I wasn't eating gluten. I'm like, nope. I know I'm gluten intolerant. Every time I eat gluten, I gain 3 pounds. I stop eating gluten, I lose 3 pounds. Yes. It causes inflammation. It causes headaches for me. Definitely. I did this, I had my thyroid out in 2012. I guess it took me a couple years before I realized I needed to be gluten-free. And I lost, I don't even remember. I don't think it was that much weight. I want to say it was 10 or 20 pounds, but it looked like I lost 50 pounds because there's something called gluten face. Hi, Denise. There's something called gluten face, where your face is really puffy and stuff. I have posted that on my community page I think, and on Instagram and stuff, of how bad I looked before my thyroid operation. And it was just, terrible. So I actually, like I said, it looked like I had lost 25, maybe 50 pounds was an exaggeration. I looked like I lost 25 or 30 pounds and I really only lost 10. That's it, it affects your joint and all that stuff. So, and my doctor agrees that I should be gluten-free. It's a common thing with, hi Paige. Hi, Megan. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Denise. Who else is here? Okay. All right. So, what did I want to talk about? I'm kind of all over the place. So, I want to talk about the Walk 30-Day Challenge that is coming up. I tried to print it out. I have a free tracker, printable tracker. Let me see if I can go ahead and link that for you. In the comments, and I'll put it after the show. I'll put it in the description and stuff. But this is the free printable tracker, so you can track water, sunshine, walk, water, sunshine, all the 3 things for every day. So that is just walk every day for 30 days. Even, I've said this before, even if it's to the mailbox and back. So some of you don't know, when I first started YouTube, I did a walk 100 miles challenge with Dee from D Lovely Life. And that ended up like lasting like 3 months, because I said, whenever you finish is whenever you finish. Some people finished in a month, some 2. Me finished in 3 months. And there was a few times we did the challenge where I just didn't finish. I almost finished, and I had a bout of depression and yada, yada. Anyway, I revamped that and decided, let's do the walk 30-day challenge. There's no amount of miles that you need to walk. That is up to you. I'm just here to encourage you to walk every day for 30 days. If you need to skip, if you need to do it every other day, that's up to you. But like I said, I encourage you just to walk. If you're just starting out, just walk to the mailbox and back. Walk 1 mile. The first week, walk 2 miles. The next week, if you're further on in your exercise regimen, maybe you can do 3 miles right from the beginning, and just walk every day to get sunshine and get that bottle of water in first thing in the morning. You're free to do whatever you want, to count your steps, to track your steps. You know, some people want to do, what is it? Is it 10,000 steps? But I encourage you to do some dedicated walking miles, not just count your steps around the house. To actually do a dedicated walking, hi Dee, to do a dedicated walk, to get outside and get some sunshine and vitamin D and the water and the whole thing, you know, yada, 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 all that stuff. I wish I could walk without going anywhere. I'm going to stop mowing today because the neighbors started doing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can you go to, Megan, can you go to a park, a trail or something? Do you have any trails by you? Look it up. I think it's trails.com or something. You'd be surprised how many trails might be near you and everything. Carrie says she walks 45 minutes every day outside. Yes, it's important to be outside. I'll say it again and again. No amount of vitamin D supplement can substitute real sunshine, in case you didn't know. I think everybody knows this by now, but in the past when I mentioned it, people didn't know that you get vitamin D from the sun. You do. And my autoimmune disease makes me deficient, and I have to take supplements, but so no amount of supplements seriously replaces sunshine. So let's start that on October 1st, and I'll be posting on Instagram and on my community page. Do like a little check-in. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at MyEveryDayWifeLife on Instagram. Oh, Ginger, East River Homestead, that's Paige. She's had several different channel names, and she's in disguise sometimes. So, Dee, are you going? So raise your hand in the comments if you're joining the Walk 30-Day Challenge. Again, it starts October 1st. When is that? When is October 1st? What day of the week? It's on a Sunday. Perfect. And there's like 4.5 weeks. I'm always weird when I do this in October, because October has 31 days. We're just going to forego that because that sounds weird. The 31-day challenge. I don't know. We're just doing the 30 days, and you can go ahead and walk on that 30 days. I think because I used to do it in April, and April is 30 days, right? April is 30 days. So I did it in spring. I did not do that this year. Anyway, I just feel that the 30-day challenge is easier than the walk 100 miles challenge. Definitely, for sure. Right, Dee? It's easier. Yeah, it's just easier. You get a free day. Yeah. So, yeah, you could skip a day and then have that day. But don't worry about if you skip a day. Just the idea is to walk every day, but if you walk, like I said, if you walk every other day, that's fine. What else? did I want to talk about this week? Oh, I didn't finish my thought. Hubby is wanting to talk to me today about doing the 75 hard. Have you heard of that? Where you, for 75 days, you drink 1 gallon. It's some of the stuff. I didn't get a whole list from him, but he only mentioned some of the stuff. Is drink 1 gallon a day, exercise 45 minutes twice a day, and have some kind of diet, whether it be carnivore, which keto, whatever you want to do, and then read an hour a day, a book, an actual book, not listen to a podcast, not read it from your phone or whatever like that. I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, well, you have fun with that, because I'm not drinking 1 gallon a day. I can barely do this without running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. So I honestly think 1 gallon is too much. I mean, if you mow lawns for a living, well, then you need to drink 1 gallon a day. I don't know. He drinks a lot of water, but I don't know how he's going to do that. He's contemplating doing that. But have you guys, yeah, for the 75 hard, yeah, 1 gallon a day would be tough, Carrie. Yes. I've got to get. Really, Paige? Are you serious? You're crazy, girl. I've got to get this gut off me. What gut? Girl, you look good in your videos and stuff. You all follow Paige? She is Miss Fix It. And yeah, you look really good, Paige. I wish I looked like you. So I think you look great. However, sometimes the gut thing could be gluten. So just an interesting thing. I don't know if I want to start this conversation, but I don't know. I was just seeing a lot of stuff on carnivore, and I was having a conversation with somebody and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of carnivore? In my opinion, I don't think that's a good idea. And I looked it up today, and it actually said it's not a good idea. Oh, Paige, that's right. That was you that was talking about carnivore. Are you still doing that, Paige? I actually think that's fine for a small amount of time. I was talking to hubby about that, but he's not on board with that. That's a lot of meat you have to eat. I'm not into that. But I got to thinking about it, and I said, I bet people do good on carnivore because they're not eating processed foods. And I say that about gluten too. I am gluten intolerant, but there are people that, back, oh, I don't know, like 10 years ago, gluten-free was trendy. Because I remember visiting my son in San Francisco. He goes, oh, Mom, you're trying to be trendy. I said, no, son. I'm really gluten intolerant. He's like, okay. So people were going gluten-free and losing weight because guess what? They weren't eating any processed foods. Now there's a ton of gluten-free products, but they're all processed foods. And I mentioned this before. That was my downfall because they started making all these products that were gluten-free. And I really just need to gluten-free and no processed foods. So both. Try not eating, processed foods. That you will lose weight. I promise you. Oh, wow. No inflammation. Yes. I just don't understand the carnivore. Veggies and fruit are so good for you, though. And I know the carnivore does, so you're not eating any sugar. But why can't you have veggies and fruit? I don't understand. Your vertigo is gone. Well, that's great. I'm only on it for 90 days and then I go keto. Oh, okay. That's good. I personally couldn't do it. I don't like to eat meat as it is. When I eat dinner, I eat very little meat. Histamine. Some people have histamine issues. Okay, yeah. That's understandable. That's understandable. I get that. I'm sure it works for some people. I would just say the average person. The average person that don't have any problems. Who doesn't have any problems? We all have problems in some way or another. So, what do I have on my list here? One thing I wanted to, did I finish my thought about Karen, the this manner's mom? That, oh, yeah, I did say about being old. Not the problem. Not the, well, it is the problem, part of the problem. But I feel so much better in just the last month already. So I have more energy and all that. So I'm not taking as many naps, but I do allow myself a nap. Like today I took a nap. So what is your oopsie this past 2 weeks? I already told you mine was I had 2 things of gluten. 2 days I had gluten, not a lot, just a little bit, piece of bread, a little bit of lasagna, and then that cake on my birthday. That was my little oopsie, but then I got right back to it and I felt bad the next day. So, yeah, I did not have any more. I have not had any more since then. I gained and gained throughout the summer. Yeah, I have gained quite a bit. So let's see. Well, over the last 2 years. So this was from a long time ago. This here, I have this weight loss thing when I was doing, I don't know, was I doing videos and stuff like that? I don't remember what this particular is from. There's no date on it. But I had, at my highest, I was, guess I'll share with you, 274, and I got down to 253. So that's 10, 22 pounds. I think that was my highest. And right now I am at 260. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pounds to get down to where I was, whenever that was. I have a little arrow here to 240. That's a goal. I mean, that is better than where I'm at. So there's that. Anyway, so, all right. So my list, look at all the stuff that's checked off. So I have 29 things that I listed for this month that I don't need to do all of them every month. Sophia weighs less than I do now. Wow, right. I know. You guys watch Sophia from My Great Challenge. She looks awesome. She looks awesome. I've been doing Weight Watchers, Denise Jordan. Really? I've tried all that stuff. It doesn't work for me because I'm a nonconformist. Anyway, so on my list, what did I do so far this month? And some of these things I should have put start doing because next month I'm going to start doing it more in a more strategic way. So chiropractor, continuing to go on more bike rides, which I have been because I hadn't been doing that in the last couple months. Start using weights. When I swim in the pool, I've been using the weights. And y'all, you only need to use like 3 or 5 pounds, 10 if you can, but it's not necessary. Just gentle exercising. That's all I've been doing. I swim with the 3-pound weights. I tried swimming with the 5. That was hard to stay afloat. And then in between laps, I would use the weights. The 5 pound, I don't have 10 pounds. The 5-pound weights in between like 3 sets of different, like doing curls and then like this and lifting my arm like that. And yeah, so, and I probably do like 8 to 10 laps when I'm in the pool. What else? So exercise in the pool, getting daily sunshine. Walk up the stairs was not checked off. So next month, when we do the walk 100 challenge, or no, 100. Walk 30 days challenge. Denise, are you going to join that? I want to walk in the park. There's a hill and then there's a set of stairs. So I want to start walking up the stairs to build some stamina up. And at first, maybe I'll do it once and then start. And then after a couple of days, maybe do it twice and hopefully get to like 10 times going up and down the hill. We'll see. So drink more water. I've done that. I'm eating healthier. I'm super proud of myself with that. You know, I've done this all before. So Michelle, why do you keep having to restart? because push that reset button as many times as you need to. Don't listen to the voices in the back of your head, because, yeah, nobody's saying that. It's just the voices in the back of my head saying, why do you need to keep pushing the reset button? Well, I have an autoimmune disease and I have bouts of depression. And that throws me off, and then I have to restart again. And it's okay if you're in the same boat as I am. At least I'm able to pick myself up again. Sure, if that had never happened, I could be way further ahead, but it did happen. And at least I'm doing something about it in between those bouts of depression, so I don't get worse and worse and worse and worse. Because how many times have you seen me push the reset button on this channel? Quite a bit. So push it as many times as you want. So no gluten, yay. I'm working on less sugar, less coffee. I didn't do a dentist appointment, eye doctor appointment, not yet. I need glasses for sure. A gynecologist appointment, mammogram appointment. Again, I can do all these things in the future. I got a haircut, but I need another one. Pedicure. My hair is growing so fast because I've been I don't know, maybe it's all the water I'm drinking too. I got a pedicure the other day. Late night snacks ruin it all for me. I have not been snacking. I don't know. I'm like on it. Other than them 2 instances of gluten. Pretty good. The best thing for late night snacking is go to bed. Get a massage. Haven't done that. Walk on the beach. I wanted to do that with hubby or sister. Haven't done that. Go for drives alone. Do you guys do that? Are you getting alone time? With having well, hubby not working now, but he's been home for 3 years anyway, from home, and son being here, I don't get a lot of alone time. So I have been going for a golf cart ride, and of course the bike rides. Sometimes I go with son, but today I went by myself, and it's nice to have that alone time. I've been planning daily. Read a book. Have not done that. I did not go to dinner with hubby, but we had dinner in from our birthday, but I do want to go out with him. Start grounding. I just barely started it. I think I did it twice. Are you guys doing the grounding thing where you walk outside for 15 minutes? I'm working on that. Get the house in order. I am getting the house in order. It's not exactly where I want it to be, but it's getting there. If you missed my cleaning series that I did recently, zones 1, 2, and 3, that was filmed back in May, showing you how I was struggling. And now I'm going to film some more to show you how I am progressing. So, and take naps. I have been taking naps. Start a garden. Haven't done that. So that's quite a bit. 16 of the 29 things that I have on my list. How many things did you start doing on your list? I'm not even reading this. The stuff is going so bad. Yep. Sharon says, I suffer from depression and CFS. What's CFS? And it's hard to just keep going. Yes, Sharon. Just press the reset button as much as you need to. I just can't. It's hard to explain when you're depressed. And I am thankful, at least, I don't even know how to say this, that my depression comes and goes, because I know some people it doesn't. And it's all hormone balance for me. My medication needs to be changed. Plus, honestly, eating badly, I think, worsens my depression. I believe, Joe, where's Joe? Joe is not here. Joe has said that before. At Minimal Zebra, she says that gluten makes her depressed. And I was like, really? I never thought about it, but actually it does. It just makes me feel really tired, and I don't know, it messes with your brain and stuff like that. So, now I lost oh, there it is. I lost my train of thought. Just keep pressing that reset button, Sharon. It's fine. at least you're trying. You know that I always post this on Instagram. I fall down 7 times, but I get up 8. So, you know, I think that's fine. It's life. Everyone has issues. Just pick yourself up and brush yourself off and start again. It's better than doing nothing. Because I can imagine if I did nothing in between all them bouts of depression, like I think 5 since 2012, since I had my thyroid out, I'd be in really bad shape. So I'm glad I was able to at least do that. Brain fog goes away when I don't eat gluten. Yes, I agree, Carrie. Yes, I agree. I think it affects us more than we know. I'm trying. Hubby's doing good on that. I think he I think he has a gluten problem too. So he's been doing fairly good on that. We're eating up the rest of the English muffins, and I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm only buying Dave's Killer Bread so he can have that every once in a while. Yeah. So we're doing pretty good on that. Megan says, I saw a hormone pyramid the other day and really surprised that there is an order works better for balancing hormones. Insulin is the first 2. Okay. Yeah, I might call my doctor and get some more blood work done because I'm not due for some more until December, I think. My blood sugar was a little high the last time I went to the doctor. Oh, Christine, where have you been? Hi, Christine. How are you? Good to see you here. Gina's here. Hi, Gina. Oh, there you are, Joe. I was wondering where you were. I was talking about you, how you said that gluten gives you depression, and I didn't realize that until you said that in our little Tiny Tuesday chat, that group what we have going there. So, yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about is with the reset button thing. Something, I don't know, something came up this week that I was talking to somebody or whatever, and I think it was another YouTuber that's on carnivore, and she was going on there saying she ate badly and whatever. And a long time ago, I gave up the whole thing where it is, okay, I can remember back in the day when I was a teenager. Why was I dieting on a teenager? My dad bet me like $20 if I could lose weight. Guess what? Don't do that to your child. Anyway, that's not a good thing to do. Anyway, so if I went off my diet, I'm like, oh, forget it. I think a lot of people do this. Oh, forget it. I'll just start again on Monday. No, don't do that. Don't even say, oh, tomorrow I'll do better. No, don't do that either. So you eat that piece of cake, which I did on my birthday. The next piece of food in my mouth was good food, was healthy food. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till the next day. Unless, of course, that's dinner and you're not eating anything else. Don't wait till that next day to eat better. Don't wait till Monday to eat better. The next piece of food in your mouth should be fruit or lettuce or something. Don't do that to yourself. You don't have to wait till Monday to start over. Although that works too. But first, you pushing the reset button every day. Push it every day. What else do I have in here? What do you want to improve next week? Because the Walk of 30 Days Challenge does not start for another week. So what are you going to be working on next week to improve? I guess for me, it's less coffee and sugar because I was doing good at the beginning of the month and then I slacked off a little bit. And I'm also going to find a creamer substitute. I think I'm going to make my own creamer because, yeah, for one, it's ridiculous. It's $4 for a container of creamer. That's ridiculous. How much is I don't buy milk, but how much is a gallon of milk? Why is creamer $4? And sometimes I used to buy the Starbucks. That was $6. ridiculous. For me, it will be stay on my daily points range. That's good. Vanessa says I will improve drinking soda and drink more water. That's good. Also, don't I would say don't say, I'm not going to drink any soda. I think what you're saying, Vanessa, is good, is less soda, more water. Don't set yourself up to fail. I've done that many times in the past. I try not to set myself up to fail. So that's why this month I was saying more bike rides, more exercising, drink more water and not a specific amount. Eventually, maybe I might start doing tracking and do a specific amount. But for right now, don't set yourself up to fail. At least I can't. I'm not good at that. Ginger says she uses heavy whipping cream, a tablespoon per cup, and I like to whip it. No sugar? I know a little bit of sugar. Anyway, I'm thinking about one because of the cost is ridiculous. Again, what does a gallon of milk cost? Milk is $2.10. Cream is $5.95 per second. I know, right, Megan? This is I'm not sure what to put next week. I have to think about it. Okay, Paige. When did you say you were gonna? I think you said 90 days. You were gonna do the carnivore. Yeah. All right. I need to make the creamer. I've seen several people doing that, so I need to make it. They put cream, I guess half and half, and vanilla and sugar. I'm sure it's better because I looked on the back and it didn't seem like it was that many calories, but the amount of crap that they add to it besides the sugar and the half and half is ridiculous. I don't know. Things like probably carrageenan, horrible things. That's not good for your stomach. Gina, don't be shocked. I am a no sugar coffee. Oh, I can't have coffee without sugar. So the solution is just don't drink coffee because I got in a bad habit of doing that. I could probably be better for me to not have coffee. I was doing a half a cup instead of the whole cup. Like I have a little mini mason jar, and I usually put it in a mason jar, so I had the little mini one. We've only been carnivore for 2 days. What the heck happened? No. I lost you guys. I lost the chat. Ah! Dang it, what happened? I don't know what I did. I pushed something. I'm going to have to look on my phone. I pushed something and... Where are you? Ah! What the heck? Nope. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I did something and I can't. I'm going to have to go on my phone and see. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. All right. I got you on my phone. I don't know. On my computer here, the chat went away. Are y'all still there? Okay. Everybody's still here. Try weaning yourself off with sugar. Cut back a little amount at a time and your taste buds. Yeah, I was doing that, Ginger, and then slacked off. When I get tired, I end up drinking more coffee, and I was having a couple tired days there. So I'm working on it. I definitely need to do that. Actually, the best thing would be to do is not buy the coffee. Because if it's not in the house, I can't drink it. right? Because that's what I do with gluten for the most part. It's not in the house. I can't eat it because if it's in the house, I will eat it. So I will talk to hubby about that. He likes his coffee too. So that would be the best thing. If it's in the house, if it's not in the house, I can't drink it, can I? So I'll think about that one. I've done some fasting to reset. I'm still drinking coffee during the fast, water, coffee broth. But you have your coffee with no sugar, right, Ginger? No, that was Gina. Gina said she didn't. We need to at least measure our creamer. We're just pouring it. And it seems like we're going through a lot. And definitely would save money if we didn't do that. On both the coffee and the creamer. Because I am trying to work on cutting our grocery costs for sure. It's ridiculous. So I'm just looking at my list here. I think that was everything that I want to do. Except for I was talking about, what do I have down here? Doing the same thing and expecting different results. I don't know. I don't know if that really pertains to self-care, but for some reason I wrote that down because I talked about it before. So if you are doing something and it's not working for you as far as self-care goes, as far as exercise goes, as far as eating healthy goes, and it's just not working for you, stop doing that. Do something else. Just think because you are supposed to. And I'm pertaining it to my cleaning routine, which is part of self-care, because I was trying to do the cleaning routine that I made up in 2020, and it just wasn't working anymore. And I was trying to do it exactly what I was doing before. Why? It's not working. And if you know me, if you haven't watched me for a long time, I always want to change it up because I don't know. I feel like I have ADHD or something. So it wasn't working. So I'm doing something different now. So that would pertain to self-care too. As far as exercising and stuff, don't force yourself to do something because there's that set yourself up to fail thing, right? You put a progress report in the comments. Okay. That'd be great if everybody did that. I want to see. I want to see how I've cut way back on my coffee. Weight loss goes better. I don't drink coffee. Denise says. Um, and then one thing that I learned this past couple weeks is which kind of goes with what I just said about doing the same thing, expecting different results. So stop doing things because you think you should, because everyone else does it that way, so you think you should do it. So honestly, for years, I've been trying to go run my errands first thing in the morning because people say that's when you should go run your errands, get it out of the way, blah, blah, blah. But I have the issue with I can't leave the house unless the house is clean. And then it's way into the afternoon and I'm too tired or something. And then I just started letting go of that. And why do I have to go in the morning? Well, one reason would be because it's less busy. But recently here, I started letting go of that and said, fine, I'm just going out at 3 o'clock. And guess what? I'm enjoying that. I get my chores done sometimes. And I don't have to stress about hurrying up to get my chores done so I can go out early and get everything done. It gives me the whole day to do it. And I go out around 3 o'clock and I don't usually stay out for more than an hour or two before rush hour traffic. And it's been much better. My chiropractor appointment is around 3 or 4 o'clock, and then I'll go run one other errand. I'm liking it so much better for freaking years. I was trying to get in a routine of running my errands first thing in the morning. Yeah, this doesn't work for me. I know it's a thing, but it wasn't working for me. So I'm going to stop doing that, and you are going to stop doing that too. Not that particular thing. Stop doing it because you think you should do it. If it's not working for you, don't do it. Oh, Joe says she's the same way with the errands. Michelle, yeah. I don't know. I'm feel relieved finally, because my sister would always say that to me too. She goes to Publix at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, that ain't never happening here in this house. So I mean, I probably would really enjoy it because there ain't nobody there. But uh anyway, she goes really early. And I've been trying, she's like, "Shell, go early and get it out of the way and done, and you don't have to worry about it." But I have that, again, I have that thing of I can't leave the house a mess. I don't know. That's really stupid too. I need to let go of that one too. But anyway, um, I actually like running the errands in the afternoon. Yeah. Yes. Ginger, she says, you get bored and uninspired with the same routine. I seem to thrive on it. Yes, exactly. That's me. I have said that before many times. I thrive on change. So I need to change things up often. I have to change my planners. I have to change my routine. I have to change my diet. Sometimes I'm like, that's just nuts. Just stick to it. But it doesn't work for me. I have to change often. When I was working outside the home, when I was a preschool teacher, I didn't change I changed jobs like where I worked, but not the or within where I was working. Not I still taught preschool. So it seemed like every 5 years I left that job and went to another daycare or preschool or whatever it was. Um, and I thrived on change. I got stuck in this place, and I just moved to another position, which usually ended up being a better position, a higher position, more paid, all that kind of stuff. And I just thrive on change. And I'm going to start making changes every season. Make a list of what I want to change every season instead of waiting till January. Isn't that a book? I believe Christy from our Inspired Living with Christy. What is the name of that book? Y'all, there's a book that she's been reading um, to make plans for the year. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, quarterly. I need to do quarterly reevaluate instead of waiting till January, which I usually do in February because I need January to reacclimate. I don't know how everybody just does restarts everything come January 1st, and they come on YouTube and go, "Oh, I'm doing this and this," and I'm like, I need a whole month to plan before I do that. I do errands is typically the only thing that really gets done during the day. Denise says, I'm with you. I need to get my yoga done first, then the house. And if I run the errands, first I go, may not get back to it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Denise. If I go run my errands, I'm too tired to come back and clean. Exactly. That's part of it too. I just realized that. Thanks for reminding me that, for sure. I do have to say, I did that little video on Friday where I was running some errands. I went to the chiropractor, pedicure, and then Marshall's, and then Target. Well, that was pretty lot. In the past, before I started this self-care thing, I literally could go to Publix and that's it. I forget going somewhere else. Anyway, so definitely I have more energy. Let me know in the comments, raise your hand in the comments if you have more energy since starting the self-care September thing. And again, let me know, are you doing the Walk 30-day challenge? Denise, are you going to do the Walk 30-day challenge? New Year. Joe says New Year is a new start to set up for failure for me. What? What, girl? I just have to start when I want to. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there would be that same thing. Just stop doing the things because you think you should, because everyone else is pushing the reset button in January. You don't have to do that. You can push the reset button whenever you need to. And I plan on doing that like quarterly or whenever I need to. But quarterly sounds good. And I decided I was going to clean my house quarterly, like in zones. I'm going to, instead of trying to get all of the deep cleaning done at one time, I'm going to do zone 3, the deep cleaning part of it in the fall. And in the winter, I'll do zone 1. And in the spring, I won't do anything because I'll be doing yard. And in the summertime, I will do zone 2 and do all the things. I was jumping around like I did like the and I may say this is off subject of self-care, but what is self-care? Getting your house in order. So there you go. So I was kind of jumping around because, I don't like doing the same thing all the time. So I thought it was a good idea to wash the curtains in zone 1, wash the curtains in zone 2, and wash curtains in zone 3 as like a theme. I don't like that. So I am concentrating on deep cleaning zone 3 right now because that's the worst area of the house, and get that all done. And then in the next season, I will do zone 1 and then do zone 2 and so on and so on. Live, love. Hi, Jen. I am up for a 30-day walk challenge. Excellent, Jen. That's a great idea to do the deep cleaning in zones. Yes. I was just going to pick one thing to do that week and do that in all the zones. And I think I would like to do the one and done thing. Deep clean zone 3 from top to bottom this fall and be done. And then move on to the next thing. I think that is going to work. And like I said, in the spring, I'll be concentrating on the yard because that is the nicest time to go outside and do that. It is still too hot to go out and do yard work right now. I mowed the lawn today and that was enough. And that was sitting on the riding lawnmower. Good. Vanessa is joining the challenge and Carrie is joining the challenge. And again, if you are totally out of shape, just one year, I don't remember her name, but there was somebody that was struggling pretty hard. I think it was when we did the 100 miles challenge. And that's pretty much literally what she did. I don't know specifically to the mailbox, but that's all she could do in the beginning. And then she progressed through that. So if you're in that place, just walk to the mailbox and back. I'm only going to walk 1 mile because I don't like walking. We'll see. I might do more, but I'm going to ride my bike and then stop at the park, walk up the hill a couple times. Maybe, like I said, the first time only a little bit because I want to get more stamina or whatever that's called, work out my legs a little more and then go from there. And I'm not going to walk 3-4 miles a day. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. I'd rather ride my bike. So, yeah. But at the end of it, walk. Lisa, Eeks, you made your life. Yes, you're at the tail end because what time is it? It is 8:27. Oh, well, we can keep talking. Does anybody have any questions for me in the, if you want to put your question in? Hi, Renee. Renee is new here. Everybody say hi to Renee. My family thinks I'm crazy because I change things too much and I just don't like the things the same. Yes, I got it from my mom. I don't know where I got it from. I kind of think I have ADHD, but I didn't have that when I was younger that I know of. I didn't do well in school, but I don't think I ever had a problem with that. I am all over the place. But you know what? I still get stuff done. So whatever. I still get stuff done. I still get stuff done. It's fine. It's just who I am. Embrace it. It's fine. I know, Renee. My family thinks I'm crazy too. Yeah, I just get bored easily. I have a ton of crafts. I start a crochet project and never finish it. Isn't that a symptom of ADHD? It doesn't really matter because I ain't taking ADHD medicine. So there's that. I'm just going to. It is who I am. I've picked a ton of energy the last few weeks, month, because it's doctor season. I'm getting my testing done and adding just excellent. That's great, Megan. I'm glad you're feeling better. And Denise says she can do the walk 30-day challenge. Oh, you can't do it. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. I get it. Yeah. Deficiencies in several vitamins can create inability to focus. Just saying. I don't know. Thanks, Megan, for that. I don't know that I get tested for that. Vitamin B. I do take that though. B12. But I know there's several different ones. All right. That might be something I might bring up to my doctor the next time. Sharon, are you going to do the Walk 30 Days challenge? Again, don't worry about it. Even if you have to only walk every other day, that's fine. And I will have the printable linked. It's on the community page. The free printable. Again, I tried to print it out to show you, but you can track your water, if you're getting sunshine, and because that's important, and if you're walking every day. Not how much you're walking, who cares? Just walk. Who cares how much you're walking? If you want to track it on the side, you can do that. We're not keeping that kind of track. I ain't gonna be I've said this at every challenge. I've said I ain't gonna be knocking on your door and say you ain't doing it right. You do it how you want to. I'm just here to encourage you to walk as much as you can. And the challenge lasts for 30 days. So do that however you want. Do you compare notes with all the involved to keep it to ourselves? What does that mean? Do we compare notes with all involved to, or keep it to ourselves? What do you mean? What? I'm not sure what you mean. Paige, what do you mean by that? Exactly. Mileage. You can share if you want how many miles you're doing. That's fine. I will be sharing that. How much I walked. But again, there's no amount of miles that you have to walk. Just walk. Just get out and get morning sunshine. That's the best time to do that. Get your body moving, get the circulation going. Sure, you can do that and that to encourage others to walk more, but you don't have to. Sharon, I'm 70 and doing yoga and going to the gym and walk when I can. That's great, Sharon. Ginger, if you don't want to walk outside, at least start. Yeah, you can do the TV, walk a YouTube video or whatever. Ginger is saying do Leslie Sensom walk at home videos. Yeah, if it's raining or something like that. But remember, it's good to get sunshine every day. So just walk to the mailbox. Just walk down the street and back. It doesn't have to be that far. You need to get some sunshine every day. Make sure you're doing that. Yeah, it's important. For your psyche if you're not getting sunshine every day. Ask me how I know. Because I didn't listen to people about getting sunshine when I was depressed, and it was hard to force myself to do that though. It's hard to explain unless it happens to you when you're in that bad place. I've mentioned that before. It's like a blanket is covering you and you can't get it off. And it's, if it that is, if it's never happened to you, it's hard to explain that feeling. It's really hard to explain. And it's kind of weird to see me like this and think about how I was. Sometimes I wish I could be on camera when I'm in that state so you guys can see what that looks like. But unless you're inside my head, honestly, you don't. Some of you do know because this happened to you. But if you never had depression, I mean, real depression, um, it's hard to explain. Yeah. And again, I wish I could pick up the camera when I'm like that so I can show y'all how I am, but I can't. I just can't do it. I've tried. It's just hard. Yeah. It's hard to get off the couch. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to get in the shower. It's hard to get dressed. Just reading everybody's comments. Yeah, thanks, Carrie. Everybody give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave me a comment when the video is done. Does anybody have any questions for me? Angie, milk here is $5.49 for a bag. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't buy milk. That's expensive. So, but that's $5.49 for a gallon, and I'm paying $4 to $6 for a little container of creamer. I got to stop doing that. That's ridiculous. I need to write that down. Stop buying creamer. So I'm tracking my groceries now. Not because I necessarily need to do that. It's just I'm tired of paying so much. So I really need to track and what we're spending on groceries. It's getting ridiculous. And eating out. So that has been limited. Once a week we eat out. No Chick-fil-A, no quick something. So I haven't been doing any of that. We had Carrabba's for my birthday. What did we have here recently? We had Chipotle, and I got, the good stuff, the rice and no tortilla, a rice bowl, burrito in a bowl. Probably if I made myself unhealthier, but anyway, it's 1 day a week. That's fine. And I have my chocolate every day. Not a lot, but I've said this before in a video and stuff that if I don't have chocolate, then I will binge and eat the whole bag. Yeah. So I have chocolate every day. Megan, you're struggling to reduce. I know, it's crazy, right? I tell you what's saving money. Although Sun is buying that, so that's part of it. So and again, I'm not super keen on the Soylent, the meal replacement protein shakes that I'm doing. But it is a boost in the morning. I think I've been lacking protein for sure. So it helps me in the morning and it's cheaper than groceries. So that is actually saving us a little money by doing that. So, and he pays for that for both of us. Hubby's not doing that as of yet. But I'm trying to do 2 meal replacements, like breakfast and dinner, and then just eat lunch. That hasn't worked out too good because I make hubby's dinner, and then if I'm making it, I'm going to want to eat it. So, yeah. But usually by lunchtime, after I've had the protein smoothie in the morning for breakfast, I want something to eat, to munch on. So, but it's always usually something good. The chicken salad I've been making, the cottage cheese with all the veggies on top of it, stuff like that. Really, really good hard-boiled eggs and watermelon. Sun makes the best hard-boiled eggs. They come out perfectly. They peel really great. Maybe I'll have him show you on camera. He probably won't do that. I'll have to have him teach me how to do that. They come out perfectly. Do you have a good husband? Cuba. I already forgot what your name is. Cuba Lakeland. Lakeland, Florida, right? Yeah, I have a good husband. I asked you for questions. Must have chocolate. Yes, Leanna. What did Denise say? I missed it. I've had depression and it's crippling. I could barely get dressed and go to work. Don't know how bad it is until you come through it. Yeah. Yes, been there, done that. Yep, it's pretty crippling. Sleep till 11, get up, go on the couch, sleep some more, don't take a shower, don't get dressed. The only thing that helped me was hubby didn't like do the laundry and the grocery shopping and cook the dinner. He's like, nope, you need to get up and do that. He couldn't take a shower for me. Sometimes I wish he would carry me to the shower because I always felt better after I took a shower. So that's the only thing that kind of helped me was if I wanted some clean clothes to wear, I had to wash them. He wasn't going to do it for me. I mean, he supported me and everything like that, obviously, and encouraged me, but he wasn't going to do those things for me because that would just make me worse. Yeah. What was I going to say? So when I was in it, that was only kind of like the only thing that got me through it is I know I will get better eventually by eating better and getting my medication changed umpteen times. Yeah. And who knows what sets it off? I think probably eating sets it off. A good portion of that throws it off. Probably if gluten makes me, my Hashimoto's makes me vitamin deficient. And I think the doctor said gluten interferes with that. So possibly, does that interfere with my absorption of my thyroid medicine? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm sorry, I'm missing all. Did y'all ask me for questions? Do I have a good husband? Yes. Yes, I have a good husband. Maria, is that what your name is? Maria? Yes, I think so. Yeah, you know what? Megan, I didn't share this with you, but one of my endocrinologists thought I had PCOS. And I'm like, no. I don't know. I didn't want to go that route. She just looked at me and said I had it. Why? Because I'm overweight? I don't think that is a problem. I haven't had another endocrinologist say that. 30 to 40 grams. Yeah, I probably should track my protein. I think I've seen something that said autoimmune disease, and PCOS is an autoimmune disease, isn't it? Or is it? I think it said you need to eat more protein, thyroid, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just not good at tracking. I'm terrible at tracking. I'm horrible at tracking. You've been having Greek yogurt with fresh berries. Yeah, me too, Denise. I've been doing that. So the cottage cheese thing, I've been loving that. Although apparently I should be dairy-free. That helps. Dairy can cause inflammation. I am just not ready to do that. I like my dairy. So I've been trying to eat less of it, not scooping so much into the bowl. So I've been having cottage cheese and I top it. I used to eat cottage cheese with pineapple. That's good too. It seems like a weird combination, but it's yummy. But we've been buying tons of veggies, fresh veggies. Guess what? Raw veggies is the best to eat raw veggies as opposed to cooked veggies. So I've been topping it with tomatoes, cucumbers, those little tiny sweet peppers, cutting those all up, and salt and pepper, And oh my God, I don't know why, but it tastes delicious. I just love it. And then of course the yogurt and the chicken salad I've been making with chicken, like chicken tenderloins, and frying that up with a little bit of olive oil, and then like shredding it up a little bit. So cranberries or craisins, grapes, celery, onion. The other day I put pecans and apples in it, and then a little bit of mayonnaise, and that's delicious. Eat it in a bowl or put it on like romaine lettuce wedge and eat it like that. I have not been missing bread lately. I used to miss bread a lot and I would cheat. CFS is chronic fatigue syndrome. Do you have chronic fatigue syndrome, Sharon? Yeah, that was earlier you said that. Okay, so you know the struggle. And this yesterday morning we had egg scramble, lots and lots of veggies, spinach, onions, green peppers, mushrooms. I add all that to everything I make. Rice, I add that. Eggs, I add that. Tons of veggies to everything. And that stretches out your food too. I don't know if it's more cost efficient. I don't really know. So, eating a lot of chicken and fish, and mostly chicken and salmon. Not a huge fish person. Occasionally I'll have a hamburger. Occasionally I'll have steak. I did make pot roast one day. That was super yummy. But I'm not too keen on beef that much. I struggle with less wrapped stuff. I would just love a gluten-free tortilla replacement. Oh, Megan, I saw this the other day. So basically, usually the gluten-free alternative to a tortilla ain't that good. And I don't even know if it's that healthy for you either. But I saw a reel or something. This is how you make a gluten-free tortilla replacement. You take spinach and egg and mix it up in the blender, and then you pour that in the pan and you fry it and flip it over. It becomes like a little tortilla, and then you use that as your tortilla. I haven't tried it. I will let you know if I try it how I like that. So that I want to try that. It's really good. But I'm kind of not missing the bread whole thing this month. Usually I break down and have a piece of bread with butter on it. But I haven't done that. I did not cheat. Oh, well, I cheated on the garlic bread with the lasagna that one day, but that was it. Anyway, waffles I made with shredded cheese, bacon powder. Oh, okay, that sounds good. I make a big batch of oriental veggies and just toss them in the bag with brisket chunks and from the freezer. Sounds good. Yeah, I got rid of my waffle iron. I do have gluten-free waffles in the freezer right now, but I'm trying not to do I mentioned this, I'm trying not to do the gluten-free version of things. I am not eating the gluten-free bread, but I have found two, I'll try to put it in the description after the video. I have found two sources of gluten-free bread, not the Cannon bread from Walmart or Publix. Gross. That gluten-free bread is gross. I do not like it. It's not a good substitute for bread. It is Simple Needs. I found them on Instagram, and bread that is really good. And then Happy Camper, I had them send me. Maybe I'll link that too if I remember. I had them send me free for review. Like 5 loaves of bread each. It was really good, but after a couple of weeks, I got tired of it. I would not get tired of bread, regular bread. Can't eat it, but I kind of got tired of it after a while. So I have to take a break from it and then get some more. I say it was really good quality. If you want to try it, I would reach out to them and Megan and see if they will send you some free for a review. It was pretty dang good. Now, mostly with any gluten-free bread, it's better if you toast it, because it tends to fall apart and stuff like that. So, but Megan, try the egg and spinach thing. I'm gonna try it and see, and I'll let you know how I like that. So, I do have a package of Bob's Red Mill gluten-free bread that I have not tried yet. It's in the pantry. I haven't tried that. I did hear that if you're gluten intolerant, that you can eat sourdough bread and be okay with that. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just better that I don't eat it at all, to be honest with you. There's calories I just don't need. I'm trying to reduce my cheese and stuff. Ain't going so well. I know Sophia for my great challenge, I think, no. No, she did say that she's having a hard time with cheese too. So she did the whole autoimmune disease protocol diet. Is that what it's called? AIP. And that's how she lost all her weight. She looks fantastic. She has more willpower than I do. And my sister's been encouraging me to stop eating cheese. I don't drink milk. Well, the creamer. I wasn't drinking milk. We don't buy milk anymore. Except for the creamer, and maybe that was some. I need to go back to drinking almond milk. So is there an almond milk recipe for creamer? Let me know. You can't handle sourdough either, Joe? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I realize there's still gluten in sourdough, but I don't know. I saw something recently that said that if you're gluten intolerant, that it's supposed to be okay for you. I know Dave's Killer Bread doesn't seem to bother me as much, but I can have like one sandwich a week or every other week, and then that's it. I just haven't been eating it at all. I'm just trying not to do the bread thing. Yeah. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go. It has almost been an hour and a half. I didn't have any dinner. I think I am going to make a smoothie. Hubby was asking me to make him something. I said, make it yourself. I always say this to him and son. I'm like, is your arm broke? Is your arm broke? Yeah, you can make it. You can do it. Oat milk. Gina says I drink oat milk, which is funny since my kids own. Yeah, that is funny. I remember you said your kids own a milk company. Yeah. Does milk bother you, Gina? Okay. Yeah, you need to eat dinner as well. Go eat something healthy. Joe, go try the cottage cheese thing. All right, I gotta go. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna have to watch this again and see what links I said I was going to put down. One is the tracker, but it is on my community page, and whatever else I said I was going to link down below, check it and tomorrow, because it ain't happening right now, and I'm hungry. Y'all talking about food here, and I'm hungry. Am I gonna have a protein smoothie, or am I gonna have something to eat? It's kind of late. It's almost 9 o'clock. I should just have a protein smoothie. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. This was fun. My craft room was clean this time. Did I mention that? I cleaned it before I started the live. And I'm actually going to put it in a video on Friday. It's going to be a Fix It Friday video, and I'm going to start decluttering this craft room mess. There's too much stuff in here, and I'm not even using it. It's gonna go. Bye, guys. Until next time, enjoy your day.